Hello sassy beauties, welcome back to my channel. This is the best place to learn to be a high value woman to attract and keep amazing relationships with amazing men. If you're confused by why men come back after no contact, then watch until the end of this video as I'll be sharing some very surprising reasons why men come back that you have never thought of before. Now here's the scenario. A man has been in no contact with you for a certain period of time, or you've been in no contact for a certain period of time with a man, and now he's come back messaging you, calling you, and you may be wondering, is he interested again? Did he have a change of heart? Is he having regrets? Or you simply have no clue why he's messaging you again. The only reason a man would be coming back and messaging you is if he wants something. And mostly he wants a response from you because he thinks a response from you will make him feel better, make him feel a certain way. Now here's the main thing I want you to keep in mind. What a man is thinking will be evident in his actions. And what you want to pay attention to is just the facts of what he is showing you. And you want to be careful that you don't start projecting your own thoughts and feelings onto the facts. What you don't want to do is you don't want to start believing and thinking that there's something there when there isn't. So here's how we're going to look at just the facts. What did he say and what did he do? How many times did he initiate contact? And what I mean by that is how many times did he start the conversation up with you by himself after the conversation has died. The second thing you want to look for is what is the conversation about? Is he asking you about you, showing interest in you, or is he talking about himself and wanting help or answers regards to something related to him only? Here's another thing to pay attention to. Is there a want to open up? Is he asking you questions about your life in a way that makes you want to open up, makes you share more in a way that, he's showing deeper levels of interest? And is he sharing news about himself in a deeper way, in a way that makes him open up about himself? Are you giving him a chance to tell you the main reason why he's messaging you? Some men takes a bit of warming up to get to the point, the main reason he's messaging you. Especially if he's not really sure or he's someone that likes a bit of small talk. He's just wanting to gauge your reaction first to see whether you're receptive, whether you're open to receiving the information. Now, question for you ladies, have you ever messaged a man after no contact? And why did you do that? Like, what were you hoping to achieve? What were you hoping to feel? By tapping into your own experience here, you will get a little bit more insight, get a bit more understanding of why he may be messaging you. Now let's look at two different ways a man's behavior could be showing up. The first way is he is having low engagement with you. He's giving you short sentences. He feels closed off. Now, what does this tell you? What does this tell you about what he is thinking? Well, if he just wanted sex before when you knew him, then most likely he probably just wants sex now. Maybe he's just feeling lonely, okay? So if he's just having a moment, he's just reminiscing about the past, he's just feeling lonely in the moment and he's thinking about his past and his relationships, you may have just come up in his brain and he was curious about you and he wanted to send you a message just to touch base. The other thing that could be surprising is he just doesn't really know what to say. Maybe he wants to communicate something, he wants to say something, but he just doesn't know how to say it. Not being very sure of himself, not being very confident. Maybe he's feeling some doubt, some fear, even though he sent that first message because in his mind, he thought it would be a great idea to message you because he had this desire to reach out. When it actually came to speaking whatever is on his mind or in his heart, he got stuck, right? He's feeling doubtful. He's feeling afraid. He doesn't want to get rejected. He doesn't want to appear too interested or too invested because he doesn't want to be rejected. Another type of behavior is when there is high engagement, he's asking you a lot of questions, he's being curious about you, he's showing a lot of interest, he's very engaging, he's very open with you. This could mean a whole bunch of different things too, and some of which may be quite surprising to you. If you had a relationship before and it ended on bad terms, let's say you had an argument, he may be acting as if everything is fine and everything is normal because he's trying to build himself up to bring up the conversation, the core issue. If the last time you spoke, it was fairly amicable and fairly friendly, nothing majorly bad happened, and is messaging you now, this may surprise you, but it could be because he's testing to see if he is really over you. Right? Sometimes when we're feeling good about ourselves and we feel like we're finally moving on from someone and we're getting our life back on track, we can sometimes have a moment where we feel like, okay, I really want to test to see if this person still has the same effect as they used to have on me, especially if this relationship was quite special to the two of you. He might just be messaging to see, well, am I really over her? I just want to have a conversation with her and see where she's at so I can gauge where I'm at in the getting over her process. The other reason could be he's just simply being open to anything. Let's say he is open and interested in starting back up something with you. He has been thinking about you. He has been missing you. He wants to try again. But he doesn't want to really appear too, again, invested or eager. So he's just having some friendly conversations with you and asking you questions just to gauge, where are you in life? Where are you in this scheme of relationships? What is your relationship status? Are you seeing anybody? Like, where are you exactly? So he can figure out whether he has a chance, whether there's some opportunity where the two of you could start something back up again. If he's kind of on the path to getting over you, there is that line where someone is kind of open to getting back together, but they're also open to moving on. Sometimes they just want to check in with you just to see if you have moved on, because let's say you're married now with kids or you're in a great relationship, he wants to know that so he can move on if there is no chance, right? He wants to touch base to figure out what are his chances. Now that you know why men come back after no contact, you may be wondering, how should I respond to this? Well, you want to stay tuned for my next video because I'll be sharing how to respond in a high value way so we're always increasing our self-worth and our self-esteem and showing up the best way we can, the way we want to show up in any circumstance. Okay, so you want to stay tuned for that video. If you would like to know how irresistibly magnetic you currently are, then you may want to check out my free feminine energy quiz that's going to share with you your current feminine energy score and give you a rating so you know how magnetic are you right now to men. And it just gives you an idea of where you may want to tweak or work on so you can increase your irresistibility. Don't forget, if you like this video, please like me, comment below and subscribe to my channel. If you would like to check out more videos like this one, simply click on the video links that I have on the screen or in the description. I'll see you next time.